Hello, Christian wife. Today I'm going to be talking about something that the enemy uses to plant seeds in our lives without us even knowing, and that is the power of what we see. We all know the story of Abraham and how God told him, look as far as your eyes can see, and how he also got that and God fulfilled that promise to him. The same way it applies to us as Christians. Whatever we see, we have the tendency to have. So until we see something, we cannot have it. In the same way, whatever we see, we give permission to find roots in our lives. Today, I'm going to be talking about the flip side of it. How some things that we actually don't want in our lives sneak into our lives because we've actually seen it. I know you're wondering, how does this have to do with my marriage? But tell me why a Christian, someone that wants a fulfilling marriage, someone that doesn't want abuse in her marriage, someone that doesn't want infidelity in their marriage, tell me why that person spends the whole day going from one story of how a husband has cheated on his wife to another story of how a husband is having extramarital affairs and having children outside wedlock, going to another story of how the husband just stabbed the wife, then going to another story of how the husband is beating the wife, just going to negative stories about marriage, and at the end of the day, the person is going to say, well, it can't be me, it can't happen to me, God forbid, without knowing that the enemy was busy planting seeds into our minds. And how do you know that the enemy has planted seeds? You won't even know until they germinate. How you will know that they've germinated is when one day your husband calls you and he says, oh, I'm stuck in traffic. And then you're busy thinking, oh, could he be lying? Could he be having an affair? Oh, why is it today of all days that he's stuck in traffic? Why is it that I called him earlier and he didn't pick up and now he's saying he's stuck in traffic? You didn't know, but those seeds have now germinated. So tell me, why do we want to see? Why do we want to lend our hearts, lend our minds, lend our ears to things that we don't want to find in our own lives? We don't want this thing in our lives. Why are we seeing them? Why are we concentrating on them? Why are we lending our eyes, our hearts, our minds, our ears to them? Some of us, you look around us, you actually don't see any good marriage. Everyone is talking about how marriage is feeling. You look at your uncle's marriage, it has failed. You look at your sister's marriage, it has failed. You look at your neighbor's marriage, it has failed. Trust me, your marriage is in great danger because you actually need to see a good marriage. You need to see that marriages work. You need to believe it, that marriages work for it to work for you. And you're probably thinking, but marriages don't work. There are actually some Christians that don't believe that marriages can work. They just believe that, it just needs to be endured and all of that. If you are in that category, already know that your mind is under an attack and treat it like that. Why I'm saying this is because marriages work. Primarily because God created marriage and God doesn't create anything that is not good. You don't have any business looking at things that you don't want to see in your life. You don't have any business seeing what you don't want to see in your life. Your marriage can work. God designed for your marriage to work. You only need to see it. May God help us all in Jesus' name. Do have a blessed day ahead. God bless you. Bye.